Hey, what's going on, guys? It's been a minute. Damn, it's been a minute. Anyway, guys, as the title of the video says, today we're gonna go ahead and hyper dip my Emblem, my Subaru Emblem. I've been thinking of taking off the Emblem anyway, so this one's supposed to be a little bit better than plastic dip. It's supposed to be more of a paint kind of finish, so we're gonna go ahead and try it out and see what happens. I got the color Hyper Black or Piano Black. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna show you guys a little bit. It's gonna be a quick video, guys, just to get my feet back into the water. And yeah, feels kind of nervous. I just got the GoPro today. I didn't feel like taking the whole rig out and doing like a whole crazy, especially because it's something gonna be pretty quick. So let's go ahead and get into it. Thank you guys that are still subscribed and still watching my videos. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Hopefully I keep making some more videos. We'll see. It is getting to summertime, so it's gonna get pretty hot, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get into this video real quick and hyper dip my Subaru Emblem. Let's get it. Alrighty, guys, so I have the dip right here, the Hyper Dip. This is their new version of plastic dip. Like I said, it's supposed to be a little bit better. It's supposed to mimic more of a paint-like finish. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a try today. Here's what it looks like.
I'm not sure I understand.
Nobody's talking to you, Siri. Siri, it's over here interrupting the video. So here it is, guys. Like I said, we got the Piano Black, so this is gonna hopefully, because my tips on my exhaust are like a gloss black, and so is the grill up front, so that's why I wanted to go with the more of a piano kind of finish instead of a matte. And I also got the pre-dip spray. This is what you're gonna need to clean the surface as well, because you don't want to get this wet. Now you want to prep the surface first on this product. This is going to be the key, the prepping is going to be what's going to make sure that this comes out as best as possible. Birds, really? So you don't want to wash it. You don't want any kind of water or moisture on any of the areas that you're going to be hyper dipping. Not plastic dipping, hyper dipping. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. You wanna apply 1 or 2 light, very light kind of coats on there, just basically dusting the area that you're going to be working with this before you go ahead and do wet coats. Now the coats, the dusting is going to be about 5 minutes per coat. I'm just going to do 2, maybe I'll do 3, but you just want about 5 minutes in between those. And then once we go ahead and start doing the wet coats, you want about 20 to 30 minutes in between each coat. So this is actually going to take about a couple hours to do. It's going to be quick, literally, like when I'm doing it, but the time is going to take, the whole process is going to be a little lengthy. So let's go ahead and get started. No more talking. Like I said, I haven't done this in a while, so I think that's why I'm talking really fly. That's why I'm talking a little bit more than I should. But let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Piano Black, Hyper Dip, my Subaru Emblem. Let's get it. Alrighty, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start prepping the area. I have the pre-dip spray right here. So it's basically just to clean it, to give it the area a nice clean, especially because it's been super windy here right now. So this thing is gonna definitely need it. So just gonna go ahead and spray a little bit of foam on there, and we're gonna go ahead and wipe it down. Oh man, I should have washed it, but like I told you guys, you cannot wash it. If you wanna wash it before doing this, you're gonna have to wait at least 48 hours to do so. And you just wanna get in there and try and get it all out, because like I said, prep is key. Prepping is the key. We're gonna go ahead and get nice in there, get that nice and clean, get all that dust out from there, because all that is gonna affect how the dip bonds to the surface. Yo, these flies are just trying to be in the video right now. Okay, I'm gonna put a little more in between the letters, because I want to make sure it's nice and clean in there. That way the dip can get into those areas as well. I also forgot to mention, guys, that you are going to need a way of taping around the emblem or around whatever it is that you're trying to dip. In this case, it's the emblem. I'm going to show you guys right now what I got to do so. And I'm just going to give it a couple seconds to dry, and then we'll go from there. As you guys can see, it's nice and clean now, and it's ready for the dip to go on there. Okay, So let me go ahead and get the tape, and I'm gonna start taping everything off. That way you guys can see the process. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and tape it up. As you guys can see, I did open the trunk up. That's gonna go ahead and make it a little bit easier to tape it off. So I'm gonna go ahead and tape it off real quick. I'll do it off camera just so you guys can, so it's a little bit faster. So let me go ahead and tape it up, and then we'll go from there. Okay guys, so here is the setup basically. So what I used was this Scotch blue tape. It already comes with the tape and the lining on there, and then I just went ahead and sealed it in with the blue tape on the top. So I went ahead and left a little bit extra on the side. I did open up the trunk. That pretty much helped me get right in there as well. So hopefully this isn't too big of an issue to take off. But I think it'll be okay. So let's go ahead and get started on that first coat. And yeah, wish me luck. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the first hard coat. I did 2 coats of the dusting and left them for 5 minutes each. So this is gonna be the first heavy coat. Here we go. Okay, so you want to get it wet but not dripping. So that's about it for right there. So now I'm gonna have to wait half an hour, about 20 to 30 minutes. So this should be fun. And any excess that's running off on the car is not that big of a deal, because this stuff is a lot easier to come off than actual plastic dip. So there's the first coat, just 5 more to go, and then we'll come back. So I'll come back on the second coat in a second. Okay guys, real quick, I wanted to show you guys the tape that I used. It's this one right here by Scotch Blue. It comes with the tape on the top, and it already comes with the lining, so it makes it pretty easy and very convenient. And then as well as the handle on here, you can get all this off the Dip website. I'll put the link down below if you guys want to get it. But yeah, I'm sure you guys want to wait till the end of the video to see how this came out. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you guys know. Oh, and as well as the pick, let me show you guys real quick. You're gonna need this little pick right here, because this is gonna help you get in between those tight spots right there on the letters. You want to go ahead and get in there to take it out. I mean, if you want, like in between the A and stuff like that, you need the little pick part to get in there and take some of that dip out. But yeah, coat number 1 looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Okay guys, so I give it about 20 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and do the second coat now. So like I said, we're gonna go ahead and hit it nice and even. Making sure we get some good angles on it. And once you see it wet, you stop right there. So as you can see, pretty easy. It's looking really, really good so far. So we are on the second coat. Let me bring you guys in closer. Check it out. Alrighty guys, so this is what coat number 2 is looking like so far. So far it's looking pretty good. I'm actually kind of impressed how smooth it's coming out. Nothing to do with the regular plastic dip that we are all used to seeing. This is very smooth. So let's go ahead and hit it with that third coat and keep this process going. Alright guys, just go ahead and hit it with that third wet coat and see how it comes out. Now remember, you want to hit some nice angles on here. That way we're getting full coverage. And as soon as you start seeing it wet, you stop. So that's coat number 3. You don't want it running, because that's when we're going to run into some problems. So it's looking pretty good so far. So that's coat number 3. Let me bring you guys in close. Alrighty guys, so here's what it looks like with 6 coats on. As you can see, it is very, very reflective. Just like if it was going to be paint, it doesn't look much like old school kind of plastic dip. So I'm gonna go ahead and take all the taping off, and let's go ahead and remove all the excess and see what it really looks like. Okay, so I have the pick, but first we're gonna go ahead and take off all the excess stuff to get to the detailing part. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. So this whole process took about 3 hours, more or less, give and take. Literally took me all day though, because I started in the morning, but the emblem was getting too hot because it was facing the sun. So I stopped doing it and ended up doing it more into the, like at 3 o'clock. So yeah, that's why it took me a little longer. Let's see, how am I gonna take this one off? Okay, I'm gonna go with this. So I kind of want to get to, okay, there we go. As you guys can see, it's already starting to peel off pretty clean off the letters. So yeah, this is gonna come out pretty clean. Just gotta very carefully take all this excess off, like that. Now the top, I want to leave a little bit on here so I can use that to pull with. But as you can see, it's coming out super nice. Okay. So this bottom part, I'm just going to start peeling here. This is when the little stick comes in handy. You can start poking at it. Just kind of break it off. There we go. Oh, this thing is coming out like butter. Okay, same deal here. Just slowly. Okay, I want to take this part off. That way we don't have that big of a piece. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. I'm gonna start on this side. Yeah, this thing is literally peeling itself, guys. So right here, yep, just go ahead and help yourself with the pick. And then just gotta work with it. Let it guide you. Work around the letters. That way it comes out pretty clean. Oh man, this does not look like plastic dip. I want to get rid of. I'm going to pull all this out. Kind of picking at it, that way it can tear pretty easily. You guys could just hear it coming off, and it helps that the emblems are, the edge of the emblem, it's what's doing a lot of the cutting as well. So, oh man, this thing came out super clean. Now the top part, same deal. Pull and then use your pick to get in there and pull them out. Look at that. Oh, just like butter, guys. I was scared to do this, but as I'm looking at it, definitely worth it. There's a little piece there. Oh man, this thing came out super clean. This little part right here that's bugging me. Hang on. See if I can pick it out. You guys see that? There's a little. There we go. Beautiful. So overall, it came out pretty damn well, guys. I'm just gonna have to clean this up a little bit. Let me bring you guys in. Check it out, guys. This thing came out super clean. You literally can't tell that's plastic dip. Check that out, guys. For $20, come on. Don't tell me that did not change the look of that for $20. I'm definitely happy with that. I'm gonna let this dry overnight, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go ahead and wash the whole car, get rid of any extra residue. But yeah, guys, there you have it. HyperDip definitely looks super clean. It definitely looks how it says it's supposed to look. It does mimic paint Obviously it's not perfect as paint would be, but for $20 and for how easy it is to install and to take off and how clean it came out, definitely worth it. But anyway guys, short video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep on the lookout because I might be making more videos, so yeah, stay tuned, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.